Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another product review. Today's review is going to be of the Gugug facial spatula. I've been seeing a lot of these on Amazon lately, and so I was really curious about them, so I did some research to make sure they were safe. I was curious to see how well this at-home version would work. So I started reading a lot of reviews on these face spatulas. I made sure I sifted through and filtered only products that had 4-star and above reviews, and then did continued research from there. And the one that kind of came up on top for me was this Gugug brand. So this is made in Germany. And you can kind of tell with the instructions that it's being translated into English because the instructions are very confusing. But we'll go over that a little bit later in this video. So this is what the unit looks like. Just pop it out. Underneath this plastic piece here, you do get the instructions. You get your USB charging cord, and then you get these 2 rubber scrubber things. Again, we will go over this a little bit later. So you pull the cap off and hit your little power button, and you'll see it light up all 4 lights. To cycle through the different phases, you just hit your button, and it'll take you to each one. You turn it off. You just hold. So there is a cleaning mode, a lifting mode, a ion plus, and an ion negative. So for the first one, which is the cleaning mode, this is a more gentle cleaning mode. It's got a little less of a strong pulse to it, and it's meant to just kind of do like a little maintenance of a cleaning. So the lifting mode is a little bit I think I understand what it's supposed to do. It does intermittent pulses, and it's supposed to get to the bottom layers of your skin and help, I think, lift and firm the skin. The next one is Ion Plus. So what these ion positive and negatives took me a minute to actually understand what it was doing. So the positive end of this is actually attracting things out of the skin. So it's attracting to this head. So this one is a more deeper cleansing. So this one would be used to pull the stuff out of your pores, your blackheads, your whiteheads. So that's the Ion Plus. The Ion Negative does the exact opposite. So you put some kind of cream or moisturizer or serum onto your face, and it helps push that into the skin. So those are kind of the 4 different modes that you have with this thing. The majority of how I used this product was the Ion Plus. So that was the pore relieving mode. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna put some really gross footage or pictures up here as we go along showing you the results, because it is gross, especially the first time I used it. It pulled out quite a bit of stuff. Not quite as gross as Dr. Pimple Popper, but there's still some gunk that comes out that's pretty gnarly. So I use that about once a week to really deep clean my pores. So every day or every other day, I use this to apply my face oil. I would apply my face oil to the skin and then use this to kind of help push that in. And I definitely noticed a difference in my skin's softness after using it that way. So those are kind of the 2 modes that I use. I didn't really play around with the lifting one that much. I'll definitely have to give that a try, maybe isolate it around where I have my fine lines, anywhere that needs kind of plumping up. So I guess let's just jump right into the pros and cons of this product. One of the things that I liked about it was that this is very compact. It's very small. So it's very easy to pop this in a travel case or into your purse or suitcase. So it's not going to take up a lot of room. The battery life on this actually is really long lasting. I've been using this for about a month now, and I only charged it initial charge. So battery life is really long on this. One of the features that I also like about this is that there is a 5-minute shut off on this. So after 5 minutes, it'll automatically shut off, so you don't overwork your skin. In the instructions here, it does say to use each mode only about 3 to 5 minutes, about 3 times a week at the max, because you can start to kind of overdo it on your skin and make it a little bit more sensitive. The other nice thing about this is stainless steel, so this is extremely easy to clean. What I was using is just a wash rag with some antibacterial soap on it, just kind of scrubbing it a little bit, making sure I'm not getting any water down inside here, and then just wiping it off. So super easy to clean as well. As far as the results on this, I did notice that the texture on my skin started to smooth itself out. I will do some before and after pictures. I took pictures of my cheeks and my nose before I started using this, and then I took pictures the other day of what my skin looks like. It's very hard to tell in the pictures. My pore size, I don't feel like minimized at all, but it definitely helped smooth everything out. I feel like my cheek and nose skin is a lot smoother. My pores aren't as raised, especially on my nose and on my chin area. I think my chin is where I notice the most smoothing out of. I tend to get a lot of raised pores on my chin and on the side of my nose. And so this definitely helped to smooth those away. So I definitely like the results of it. I think this is a good at-home solution. Is it gonna make you miraculously look 10 years younger? No, it's not. But I do feel like it's definitely got the smoothing power behind it anyways. So some of the cons of what I didn't like about this product, and I touched on it a little bit earlier, was that the instructions on this are so unclear. It took me quite a while to, one, figure out what I was doing with this thing and what each mode did and why there was this flipping of the spatula between this way and this way on my face. And I will kind of read what the instructions say. So for the cleaning mode, it says wet the face and apply the facial cleanser to maintain the face to be in a moist status. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. Usually I just wet my face, or I have my handy dandy spray bottle. I squirt my face, and then you hit that cleaning mode. Choose the cleaning mode, and the spade surface will face inside, and the spade head will move slowly in close contact with the facial skin. The instrument will stay at every part for 5 to 10 seconds. Use frequency. Use it 3 to 5 minutes every night after cleansing the face. The blackheads will be removed through ultrasonic vibration, thus effectively cleaning your facial pores. And then it gives you this little tiny picture right here showing you which way the spade head is supposed to face. So that's just one. Each one is so similar in how it's worded. It's like, wait a minute, what mode am I even supposed to be using for this? So I kind of had to put down like a cheat sheet for myself. And that's why I just kind of simplified it, that the cleaning is a gentle cleaner. The lifting is a skin tightener, smoother. The Ion Plus is the deep cleaner. The ion negative is to push product into your face. And so I kind of had to like almost dummy it down because the wording on each one of these is so similar. It took me quite a while to actually understand what each mode does. The other thing that I found was very strange, and I looked through this entire booklet multiple times, is I don't know what these are for. You get 2 of them. They're scrubbies. I'm assuming you put them on the tip of this, but I don't know what mode you're supposed to use them in. I don't know. It literally does not mention these at all in this booklet, in this instruction booklet. So I haven't used them yet. That was the main con of this. The other thing as well, and this is a very personal thing to me, I have a broken nose. My nose is actually popped right here. This is very uncomfortable for me to use on my nose. I had to like kind of bend my nose out in like several different ways to get it to stay flat on it, because this is pretty wide. This is wider than my nose. And I tried it going this way, and it's just a little bit uncomfortable for me to do that, especially on this side where I've got like the actual broken bone that just kind of sticks out right there. So that wasn't the best feeling ever when I use this product. The other thing I found too, and this is just more of a disclaimer than anything, is that after using the deep cleaning version of this, I did find that my skin was a little bit red and a little bit more sensitive. So just kind of be aware of that you probably don't want to use the deep clean version of this every other day like it says you can. Just be mindful of how your skin reacts if you do decide to try this product. But other than that, those were the only cons that I had with this. So my final thoughts on this are that this is a really good at-home supplement product to use in between actual professional facials. For myself, I did find that it smoothed out the texture in my skin. It did help remove some of the blackheads and some of the texture around my pores. I didn't really notice a difference in the actual size of my pores, but because of that smoothing, I find that my makeup is sitting a little bit better on top of my skin, and it doesn't look as cakey or textured after application. So for me, that is a huge thumbs up. I will link this product down below if you want to check it out. It's a very affordable option. I believe this was less than 20 bucks on Amazon. So definitely check it out if you are interested. So that is everything I'm going to have for you today. Thanks for joining me. If you are not already, make sure you are subscribed. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.